a business. When you're starting something important, it might be something related to sports, it might be a change in your career, it might moving to a new place, it might be going to a different country. You're gonna have some resistance, and it's normal. You're gonna have some rejection, and it's normal. And when it's coming from your mother, it's like, wow. But I said, mother, no worries. No worries, I'm the one drinking this, you are not drinking this, so something happens, it's gonna happen to me. And I went to my room, and I read the whole material in the kit, and I couldn't sleep. In my first night, I made like $1 million in my head. Because I was very innocent. I was like, okay, this is business, the guy was spending this is the marketing plan. Okay, let's say that I know 50 people. Let's say that I know 50 people. Not all of them will be interested in the business. But let's say that out of 50, 49 will join. And 49 will join first night, and then I was doing the math of the stuff, far from reality, right? Far from reality. And I got excited, and I did all the things that I wanted to do, and I went and I started my own business. My sponsor said to me, Juan Miguel, to sell products, you need some products. And I said, I have no money, Guillermo. I don't care. It's a business, my friend. If you want to sell products, you need some products. So I asked money again to my father, and I bought my first Herbalife nutrition program, very fancy, and I bought it from my sponsor at 25% discount. And he charged me for the products, and he even charged me for the bag. My sponsor is a little bit disciplined, let's say disciplined. And I got my bag with my products, and I started my Herbalife business. Can you believe it? 19 years old, no experience, no job, nothing, just going to university. Do you know how much money I made my first 2 weeks, my first 15 days? None! Not even $1. I was talking to people so confused. I was speaking very fast. I had the bag and I was showing products, and people were like, thanks, no thanks. After 2 weeks, I was coming with my bag of products. With taping the bag because it was a little holes here and there. The products, they look like dirty because I was showing the products to everybody. And I was convinced that nobody was going to buy from me. So I had the catalog, and I used to throw the catalog to people and say, read it. If you want something, I sell it to you. And I was like this after 15 days. And one night, I went to study with a friend from college. And I went with my bag, making 15 days with my bag. Actually, when I was going out of my house, I didn't need it to get the bag. I was like, and the bag was coming with me, and I was going with my bag. And I went to study with this friend, and I took my bag, and I put it on the table, and I said, okay, before we start, let me explain you this. Convinced he was going to say no. And I explained the products and stuff, and I was confused. I was like, the shake will give you energy, and this tea will give you, I don't know, will help you with weight. I was confused. And he said, yes. And I was like, what? Yes, I want it. And I couldn't believe it. Outside, I was cool. Inside, I was like, yes. So I gave the products to him. I explained him a little bit. We studied, and I went out of his home, my first ever customer. I felt so light without the bag and the products, and I was like this. And after like one block, I was like, oh, I didn't collect the money, and I needed to go back and ask for the money. So guys, I don't know what your situation is today. I don't know if you're 18, 78 years old. I don't know if you have a good money situation or bad money situation, or you have a situation with your family. I don't care. Wherever you are today is enough to start the next phase of your Herbalife career, your Herbalife business. And you need to decide that. Because sometimes we start putting things, our own barriers. You need to play for your team. You need to play for your own team. You need to find reasons why I should do it, instead of reason why it's not the moment, it's not the time, it's not my city, it's not India now, it might be something different. You get rid of that limitation. Like all those limitations are self-imposed. You can decide today to go to the next phase. Well,